Royal Caribbean's Harmony of the Seas is one of the largest cruise ships in the world, and if you have a cruise booked on this, or if you've been thinking about it, I have the information that will help you know what to expect. This overview will give you a look at the Harmony, what it has to offer, its activities, food choices, events, and where to find them. There's plenty to do when you go on a big ship like the Harmony, or just an Oasis-class ship. These ships have a lot of activities, cool features, amenities, and quite frankly, just a lot to capture your attention. The pool deck offers plenty to do, and there are a number of pools on board the Harmony. In fact, there's a lot more than compared to other ships in the fleet, and certainly when it comes to the pools on the deck. The main pool deck is located on deck 15. Here you can find the Splash Away Bay area. This is a great area for the kids to splash around in. They have water slides, water cannon activities, and there's a large waiting area where they can just hang out and enjoy the day. The water here isn't deep at all. It's only about ankle deep, so you don't have to worry about your kids needing to know how to swim. Even though the water isn't that deep, there are still lifeguards in the area keeping watch over the kids, so the parents can enjoy a relaxing lounge in one of the many lounge chairs located around that pool area. Just sit back, relax, and watch your kids have the time of their life, knowing that there are an extra set of eyes keeping watch over all the children. If you have older kids who've kind of outgrown the splash away area, or maybe you're just a kid at heart looking for an area to enjoy, don't worry, Royal has you covered as well. If you're looking for a rush, they have the Perfect Storm water slide, where you climb up to deck 18 and rocket down this water slide with a clear tube section that gives you a view 3 stories down, back down to 15. Get shot out into this giant bowl before being flushed back down to deck 15. This water slide is so much fun, and whether you're a kid or an adult, you will enjoy this. If you don't want a rush of a water slide, but you're looking for a pool to lounge around, the Harmony has several to choose from. Up near the Splash Away area is the Solarium. This is an adults only section. They have 2 relaxing whirlpools that you can enjoy, one located on each side of the ship. They have the main pool area that is located next to the Perfect Storm water slide, and another pool area, the beach pool, that is located on the opposite side across from the main pool. And directly across from Splash Away Bay is the sports pool. All of these pools and slides are, like I said, located on deck 15. If you're not into water stuff, or you just need a break from the water, they have several other activities on deck 15 to enjoy. Toward the back of the ship, you will find ping pong tables, a video arcade, mini golf course, and the sports court where you can play basketball, pickleball, or whatever event they have going on that day. This is also the area where you will find the teen club, fuel, and what they call the living room, which is just kind of a teen hangout area. If you're a teen looking to hang out with others, or you just want your own space to get away for a while, this is the area you should go. If you're looking for some food or drinks on deck 15, you have a couple places to choose from. For food, you really have one place. That's located toward the back of the ship, and it's called Mini Bites. If you want a drink, there are a couple of areas for that. It's the pool bar and the sandbar, and these are located toward the middle of deck 15. The deck is also one of the entrances to the solarium that I mentioned a while ago that has the whirlpools on each side. This is the adults only area, so if you need a break from the kids, your kids, or anybody else's kids, this is where you can go. If you're still looking for some activities to do, let's move up one deck to deck 16. And at the back of the ship, they have what they call the Flowrider. Well, actually, here they have 2 Flowriders. This is their surf simulator, and if you're feeling coordinated today, you can try your hand at surfing. And if not, well, you can always grab a drink here at the Wipeout bar and watch others, well, I guess, wipe out. So back here you can also find the ZipLine. So you can, zipline over the boardwalk area. I mean, who else can say they've ziplined on a cruise ship? They also have the largest slide, or the tallest slide on the seas. They call it the Ultimate Abyss Slide. This slide drops down 10 stories. Yes, that's a long way straight down. So if you're wanting an adrenaline rush without the water, well, give this a try and see what you think. So deck 16 is also where you'll find the main buffet area. It's called Windjammers. This is located more toward the rear of the ship. A couple other things you will find on deck 16 are the masked bar and another entrance to the solarium area, the adults only section. So moving down a couple floors, down on deck 14 is where you can find the kids club areas. These are located in the front of the ship and are for the younger kids to enjoy. This is where you'll find the nursery, adventure arts, aquanauts, the explorers lounge, voyagers, the adventure science, and puzzle break. They also have their own kids theater located in this area, so if your kids want to watch a show and their own private little theater, this is a great place to drop them off and let them have some fun. If you haven't heard about the Wonderland restaurant, well, it's an adventure. You can find this place located on deck 12 toward the rear of the ship. You'll need a reservation, and this is not included in the price of your cruise, so it does cost extra. We've eaten here before, and it's definitely an experience you won't forget. The chefs take a culinary creativity to a whole new level. The ideas they come up with are perfect for this restaurant called Wonderland. This restaurant is more of an experience than a typical restaurant. So if you haven't tried it, I would say that everyone should at least once. Just be sure that when you go in with an open mind and know that this is not your typical restaurant environment or your typical restaurant dining experience. If you're looking for a place to go in the evening to relax, listen to some music, enjoy a nice cocktail, then Dazzle's on deck 8 and 9, it might be a good place to try out. Deck 8 is also where you can find Central Park. This area has many of the specialty restaurants that are not included in the price of the cruise. So if you want to eat at some of these, you will have to pay a little extra and you will need reservations. Some of the specialty restaurants are the steakhouse that's known as Chops Grill, 150 Central Park, and Jamie's Italian. And I've heard a lot of good things about these. I've eaten at Chops before, it's delicious, and I've had Jamie's Italian, which is phenomenal. Haven't eaten at 150 Central Park yet, so if you have and you enjoyed it, let us know in the comments below what you thought about that place. There's one place in Central Park that is included in the cruise price, and that is Park Cafe. They have sandwiches and salads here, so it's a great option if you're just looking for a snack. The Central Park area is also where you can find Trellis Bar and Vintages. Deck 6 has a lot to offer and is a popular deck. In the front of the ship is where you'll find the fitness center. You have to walk through the front main area here to get to the fitness center that is located in the back. They have a lot of state-of-the-art equipment here with staff to help you get started if you don't know how to use some of the equipment. They also offer a variety of classes that you can join if you're more into a group workout. In the middle of the ship, on deck 6, you can find Schooner's Bar. This is where you can relax and have a nice cocktail. This is also the area where they hold many of the trivia events. And directly across from Schooner's Bar, on the same level, is Focus. And Focus is where you will go to look at your photos that were taken by Royal Caribbean staff during your cruise. And if you wish to purchase some of them, you can do so here as well. In the back of the ship is the boardwalk area. This area has a lot to offer. You can find a boardwalk doghouse. This is where you can get a hot dog or a brat, and this is included in the price of your cruise. So if you're looking for a good brat snack or hot dog with a variety of condiments, this is a great option. So there are two specialty restaurants located here. Sabor, which is the Mexican cuisine restaurant, and Johnny Rockets. Now, Johnny Rockets is not included in the price of your cruise. It's considered a specialty restaurant for lunch and dinner. However, for breakfast, it is included in the price of your cruise. So this area also has several shopping outlets and arcades. Starbucks, that's not included in your drink package. If you want Starbucks coffee that is included in the drink package, I'll tell you where you can get that in just a minute. Here you can also ride the carousel, and located in the back corner is Lucky Climber, which is the rock climbing wall. And of course, the star of the area, the Aqua Theater. The Aqua Theater is where they put on some amazing shows. They do require reservations, but this does not cost extra. These shows do fill up fast, but they are a definite must-see. They have a variety of different style of shows throughout your cruise, so go try to catch all of them if you can. You won't be disappointed. Okay, so Deck 5 is like the deck of all decks. This is the main promenade area and where you'll enter when you get on the ship. This area has it all: shopping, bars, food, guest services, clubs. This is the place to be in the evening as well. So let's start in the front of the ship. This is the area where you'll find the Vitality Sea Spa. And so if you're looking to get a massage or just a relaxing spa day, this is the area to go. This deck is also the entrance to one of 2 levels of the Royal Theater. This is also located in the front of the ship. So towards the middle of the ship is the Royal Promenade area. When you enter the ship or when you board the ship, this is the area that you come into. Here you'll find the on-air club, so if you're into karaoke or like singing or you just like watching others sing, this is the place to go for that. Boleros is located across from on-air club. This Latin-themed club serves up Cuban mojitos, Brazilian-style drinks, and of course they always have your classic cocktails. One of my favorite places to go grab a beer and just kind of relax is the Boot and Bonnet Pub. Now this is an Irish or an English style pub that just kind of cozy and nice just to relax in. One of the most popular eateries is also located on this deck, and that's Sorrento's, the pizza place. This is included in the price of your cruise, and they do offer several different types of pizzas or different styles of pizza. Earlier, I mentioned getting Starbucks coffee that's included in your drink package. Well, the Cafe Promenade serves Starbucks coffee. Now, I was told they use Starbucks coffee, but it is not part of the franchise like the one on Deck 6. It may not be franchise Starbucks, but it does use their coffee, and I personally think it's just as good or maybe even better. Deck 5 also has 2 unique bar experiences. The Rising Tide bar, that is on a platform and it lifts you up into the air and, slowly brings you back down. It slowly goes up too, but it slowly comes back down. I would guess, I haven't rode it, but it's probably like a, 20-30 minute experience, I would guess. And the other is the Bionic Bar, where one of 2 robot bartenders will mix a drink for you. Now, if you have the drink package, this is included with that cost. They also have non-alcoholic drinks, so the kids can experience ordering drinks from a robot too. This main area has so much to offer, including port shopping, your next cruise desk, guest services, and in the evening it turns into an entertainment area with dancing and bands and singing and just all kinds of fun throughout your cruise. Toward the back of the ship, you will find one of 3 entrances to the main dining room. This dining area is the only upscale dining option that is included in the price of your cruise. So if you're looking for a nice meal without paying extra, the main dining option is the best choice for that. On Deck 4, you'll find the main entrance into the Royal Theater located in the front of the ship. You can also find the attic where they have comedy shows in the evening. The Diamond Club, which is an area only for Diamond, Diamond Plus, and Pinnacle Club, Crown, and Anchor Society members. Toward the center of the deck, you will find Studio B. This is the ice skating rink where they have a variety of shows and ice skating performances. They also open it up at different times for open skate where you can go and skate yourself. So also in the middle of Deck 4, they have the Royal Casino, or just casino area. They do offer a smoking and a non-smoking section, so if you do like to smoke, then you do have your own section for that, and if you don't care that much for smoke, you have a side that is supposed to be non-smoking. If you're looking for one of the most famous specialty restaurants, it's located behind the casino towards the rear of the ship. That's Izumi's, the hibachi and sushi restaurant. You definitely need reservations for this place, and it is not included in the cost of your cruise. So If you do want this place, be sure to reserve it early and make sure you get a spot, because this is, like I said, one of the most popular restaurants and it fills up really quick. On deck 3 is the deck 3 entrance to the main dining area. This was the second time that I've been on this ship and I still really enjoy it. I would say that it did feel a little more crowded this time than the previous time I was on it. And it was a little harder to get food from some of the included restaurants because of the lines, but we still had a great time. Just be aware that cruising on a larger ship has its pros and cons. One major pro is they do have so much more to offer, but one major con is being a larger ship, there is a lot more people. At times, you couldn't really tell that there was a lot of people, but in the evenings and in the main areas, especially the promenade, you could definitely tell. I'm not a crowd person myself. I don't like large crowds, but I still enjoy these ships. And if you're like me, I think that you will still have a great time. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you on the next adventure.